Overdose overwhelmed the NA scene. A 32% shot conversion rate throughout the MRC finals, averaging nearly 3 goals every match. Defensively, a 60.5% tackle success rate alongside a 56.2% block success rate. Offensively, it's clinical, defensively, suffocating. But statistics alone don't create dominance, because if winning was purely about mechanics, then every individually skilled roster would have become champions. So, what actually made Overdose different? Was it preparation?
We've on review after a tournament. We needed to make some changes.
Was it mindset?
I think we're just going to stay at the top.
Or was it tactics?
They give up the middle, but as soon as the ball gets played in the middle, they all collapse onto it.
This isn't just a story of a championship team. It's the story of how Overdose changed the way a successful team is understood. You guys kind of been sticking around with the same 5 players?
We got Kistiff in November. And then we got Fear in December. And after we got Fear, we won our first tournament in December. In January, it was me, Fear, Kistiff, Ness, and TPG. And we won a couple of tournaments in January, but then we moved over to Overdose, and the core 3 has been me, Fear, and Kistiff. After we moved over to Overdose, we got Turtle, and we had JJ for a while, but then after JJ left, we got Nova.
If you had to describe your team's playstyle in one sentence, what would it be?
I would use probably 3 words. It is fast, efficient, and Turtle, give me a third word.
Free flowing.
Free flowing. I like it. I think how we play is just we're able to adapt to however the other team is playing us. What we ideally want is to play in transition and just to play super fast. Like as soon as we get possession of the ball, just play it up the field to me, and then I play Kistiff on a cut.
Would you say that there's different strategies on different scenarios?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so I think there's 3 main ways to play defense in this game. There is just a hard man mark, put 3 in the box. We call it the Strive zone or Strive press because the Strive team in EU kind of started doing it. You put like 2 defenders on the top of your box and then your 2 attackers. You make a box between the top box and the midfield, and you kind of just play like a big zone. And you really just take away the sides, the easy passes. They give up the middle, but as soon as the ball gets played in the middle, they all collapse onto it, and they kind of give up the wings as well. But it's a pretty good strategy if someone you're going against isn't used to playing against it.
To truly understand why this system works, we have to look at the numbers behind it. Every player inside Overdose operates in their strongest role. During the MRC finals, Fear successfully pressured and stopped offensive plays 13 out of 15 times, an 86% success rate. Meanwhile, Nova controlled the center by blocking 12 out of 19 passing and shooting attempts. Together, they turned the defensive line into a wall, which explains why Turtle rarely needed miracle saves in the first place. Out of 17 shots faced, most attacks never fully developed because Fear and Nova shut the plays down before danger could even emerge. At the highest level in NA right now, what actually separates a top team from everyone else?
There's 2 things. Number 1 is your mental resolve. Your ability to go down in a series 3-1 or 0-2 or 0-3 and stay composed, or to go down in a game 1-0. And then the second thing is adaptability. If you're a team that goes into a game with a fixed idea and a hard game plan and it's not working, and you keep doing that for 6 minutes and then for 3 games and then for the whole tournament, you're just going to lose. Your team has to be able to pick apart whatever defense that the other team shows you, to defend whatever offensive look they give you, to make the correct pass at the correct time. You have to be very adaptable to what the other team shows you so you can capitalize on their mistakes or weaknesses.
Like there's a lot of ways to score in the game. It just depends what's working that game and what's not, and figuring out what it is.
Would you say chemistry is much better than having like a skilled player?
The longer you can play together in this game, the better you're gonna be, just because of everybody just knows how each other plays. You know the runs you like to make, you know the plays you like to call. Everything just runs smoother.
And the opponents you play against are just constantly making new teams over and over every time they lose. As you keep gaining chemistry and like getting better and better, these same teams that you're playing against and beating, they keep making roster changes and like rebuilding and leaving.
Have you ever had a moment where everything just clicked as a team?
SPK Grand Finals, when we kind of had figured out how to beat their 3-box initially, but I think that series was like, okay, this is definitely how you beat their 3-box. We beat them in games 2 and 3 in that series, and then they completely abandoned their 3-box and tried to switch to a 2-2, and it just like they just did not know what they were doing.
The preseason major, we played super good. Also, I feel like
that was like when we learned. That was like when it clicked, like how fast we should be playing, or like how
exactly.
That was like when our initial structure clicked.
But I would say like as far as just like peak, like that, we kind of just, I felt like we were just unstoppable in that SPK series in that last tournament.
What's the hardest conversation you've had, or you guys had, within the team?
Currently dropped TK for JJ.
It was like a decision-making thing?
Turtle, you got this.
Okay. I mean, they're going to throw me under the bus here, but...
Jesus Christ.
You did it.
Look, it's a hard decision for a reason. Whenever I came here, we won 2 tournaments in a row immediately. A very good player in North America went free agent. And we were at a point where we're facing a whole lot of success. We're winning with the players we have, but we knew there was a huge upgrade we could make, and I kind of pushed for the big upgrade. I would say it was probably one of the more difficult decisions. I know Grau was super against it for a long time.
Ooh.
Kistiff was kind of with it. Fear ended up coming around to it. And in the end, it was the right decision. I mean, I'm sure it was difficult I just got here. Dropping somebody wasn't that hard for me. Grau, would you say it was the right decision?
I think it was until he left.
Until JJ left?
He left.
I think that decision kind of opened our eyes up to, like, yes, that decision was probably the hardest decision we had to make. And, you know, there was talk about people potentially leaving. There was a couple players unhappy. I mean, I think we were all unhappy.
I think it was just frustrating because of, like, everybody was extra frustrated because of when it happened. It happened a week into the MRC season, so, like, every option that we had for CDM was, like, on a team already.
Yeah, that was probably the roughest time for me. I thought if there was a time the team would split or somebody would leave, it definitely would have been then. I think we're definitely fortunate to have picked up Nova.
What do you want people to feel when they watch you play?
I'll just go
Your domination.
Ooh.
It's gonna sound like a little bit of ego, but like I want to be a team that somebody turns on and they're like, dude, I just want to be like them. Like I want to be as dominant as them. I want to be as good as them, as exciting to watch as them. I want to like make comebacks like them, like win the majors like them.
I just want them to feel like they're watching the best player in each position in North America. But if Overdose is playing, like they're tuning in.
I just want more people to watch us. I want us to be exciting enough so that, like, yes, people watch us and look up to us, but like just more people watch, more people want to play the game grows.
I think I'm on the same state of what Turtle said, and being like, oh, Overdose is playing, I want to be like them. Maybe if I ask them, I can get coaching from them, or they can help me some sort of way, because I really like how they play, or something like that.
Having people enjoy the way we play.
Is there one message to every team trying to reach your level right now?
Bro, like, stick together, stop breaking up. All these teams need to stop blowing up after every tournament. Like, the only way to get better at this game is to build chemistry with a team.
My message is gonna be some corny, bro.
Go for it.
I was gonna be like,
Oh, Turtle.
I want to invite just all the competition, dude. Like, I think right now we're the best team in North America, and I just want every team to keep on chasing us.
I hope to see more teams coming in and try to challenge us for our throne, but it's more likely not gonna happen. I think we're just gonna stay at the top.
The answer isn't. Most of the time, it isn't. We need to find a better player. It's usually we need to find a system